Hello students, I'm going to discuss the quick solutions of All India Akash Test Series Miracle 2019, test number 5, code A and B. I'll be dealing with the botany section. Your test was held on 6th of January 2019. So the very first question in botany section is question number 91. So let's start with the botany section. Question number 91. Group of organisms in which cell wall forms two thin overlapping shells are: first option, responsible for bioluminescence; second, chief producers of ocean; third, prokaryotes; fourth, heterotrophs. Before dealing with this question, you should know the organisms which form two thin overlapping shells. So these organisms are diatoms. Diatoms are photosynthetic in nature. They belong to kingdom Protista, hence they are protists. Being protists, they are eukaryotic in nature. So, see the options now. First option is responsible for bioluminescence. No. What is bioluminescence? Bioluminescence is a phenomenon where the organisms emit light during night. So this is a phenomenon shown by some dinoflagellates such as Noctiluca, but not by diatoms. Hence this option is ruled out. Second is chief producers of ocean. Yes. Being photosynthetic in nature, diatoms are chief producers in ocean. Third one, prokaryotes. No, as I just discussed, because they are protists, they are eukaryotic and single-celled organisms, they are not prokaryotes. So this option is also ruled out. And fourth one is heterotrophs. No, they are autotrophs. They are photosynthetic, not heterotrophs. So this option is also ruled out. So the correct option for the given question is option number 2. Let's see the next question. Question number 92. Kingdom Protista brought together Chlamydomonas and Chlorella with Paramecium and Amoeba, which were earlier placed in kingdoms. First option, Monera and Animalia. Second, Plantae and Monera. Third, Plantae and Animalia. Fourth, Monera and Fungi. The kingdom Protista brought together some organisms such as Chlamydomonas, Chlorella, Paramecium and Amoeba. But these organisms were put together in different kingdoms before kingdom Protista was proposed. Chlamydomonas and Chlorella, they were placed in the kingdom Plantae because they have cell wall. And Paramecium and Amoeba were placed in the same kingdom, that is kingdom Animalia, because they lack cell wall. So the Chlamydomonas and Chlorella in kingdom Plantae and Paramecium and Amoeba in kingdom Animalia. So the correct option for the given question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 93. Whitaker did not classify the organisms into 5 kingdoms on the basis of: first option, cell structure; second, evolutionary relationships; third, thallus organization; fourth, response to external stimulus. R.H. Whitaker classified the organisms into 5 kingdoms on the basis of some criteria. First was cell structure. Yes, cell structure was taken into consideration. Either the cell is prokaryotic or eukaryotic was the one of the criteria used by him. Second, evolutionary relationships. Yes, he also considered evolutionary relationships or phylogenetic relationships to classify the organisms into various groups. Third one is thallus organization. Yes, thallus organization means either the body is differentiated or not. So it was also considered by Whitaker to classify the organisms. Last is response to external stimulus. Response to external stimulus by organisms was taken by Carl Linnaeus into his two kingdom of classification, not by Whittaker. Whittaker did not classify the organisms by using a criteria called response to external stimulus. So this option is ruled out. So the correct option for the given question is option number 4. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 94. How many of the following organisms possess membrane-bound cell organelles and autotrophic mode of nutrition? Nitrobacter, Chromatium, Methanococcus, Nostoc, Euglena, Goniolix, Paramecium, yeast and Puccinia. Option number 1, 5, second, 4th, 3, 2, 4th, 6. It is very interesting question here. You have to find out that the organisms which possess membrane-bound cell organelles and autotrophic mode of nutrition. The organisms which have membrane-bound cell organelles are eukaryotes. And autotrophic means they can be photoautotrophic or they can be chemoautotrophic. So in this question, you have to find out the eukaryotes with either photoautotrophic or chemoautotrophic mode of nutrition. Now, see here, Nitrobacter, it's a bacterium, so no. Chromatium, bacterium again, no. Methanococcus, bacterium, no. Nostoc, cyanobacterium, no. Euglena is eukaryotic in nature with photoautotrophic mode of nutrition. So this is considerable. Goniolix again eukaryotic, it belongs to the kingdom Protista, again photoautotrophic in nature. Paramecium Protista, it's a eukaryote but not autotrophic mode of nutrition. So this is ruled out. Yeast again eukaryotic as it's a fungus but not photo or chemoautotrophic. So this organism is ruled out. Puccinia again eukaryotic as it is also a fungus but not autotrophic mode of nutrition it has. So this is also ruled out. So Euglena and Goniolix both belong to the kingdom Protista. Both are photoautotrophic. So these two organisms possess membrane-bound cell organelles and have autotrophic mode of nutrition. So the correct option for the given question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 95. The most common mode of asexual reproduction in bacteria. First option occurs in unfavorable conditions. Second is through endospore formation. Third is amitotic type of cell division. Fourth does not involve DNA replication. You may be knowing about it that the most common mode of asexual reproduction in bacteria is binary fission. So this binary fission occurs in favorable conditions. So this option is ruled out. Second is through endospore formation. No, it's through binary fission. Third is amitotic type of cell division. Yes, binary fission is a amitotic type of cell division as there is no spindle formation during the cell division. It is amitotic. Fourth, does not involve DNA replication. This option is wrong. Why? Because binary fission involves DNA replication. Otherwise, the two daughter cells cannot get the DNA equally. So the correct option for the given question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question.